If you're struggling with back pain during pregnancy, there's some very simple things you can do to change how you feel and get a little bit of relief. And it comes from how you're standing in posture. So before we even get started with anything, a lot of times you're standing in this position and it puts a lot of pressure and pain on your low back. Your glutes aren't working, your core aren't, like none of the muscles are supporting you how they're supposed to. So instead of standing in this position, you can just gently untuck your pelvis, make sure your knees are a little soft, and make sure you're standing in a more neutral position. If you're standing for long periods of time, you can think about standing one foot in front of the other. You could even prop your foot up. Like if you're doing dishes or meal prep or something in the kitchen, you can open the cupboard and put your foot there as you're doing a lot. This can help create that more central position. You can even just grab a step stool and put a step stool right by your foot, and this can help a lot. Posture makes a huge difference. Clenching your butt makes a huge difference. Unclench those cheeks, let your knees just be soft and sway, and have some relief in your low back, okay? My favorite thing ever for pregnancy, especially back pain, is a ball. Make sure you get a good ball that is sturdy, because I've had moms sit on a ball and they've popped, okay? So 65 centimeters is generally what you want. This one here is from Trideer. Some things you can do on a ball are literally just sit in a ball. So if you work and you're seated all the time, switch out your chair for a ball. It makes such a huge difference. It's working your core, it's getting your body in a good position, and even better, it's getting baby into a better position. So when birth comes, it's gonna be so much easier and smoother. Ball is amazing, okay? So this is one way that you can do it, just sit on a ball. There's some other, this is my favorite thing. I'm gonna show you some things you can do with the ball, and we're gonna go through some movement. So I'm gonna sit in a chair, and we're gonna use our ball to do some ball rolls. I'm gonna set our timer, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So sitting in a chair.
Starting session.
What you're gonna do is while you're sitting in the chair, you're gonna roll the ball out. There's room for your belly here. You're just gonna roll it out in front. You can get a good stretch here. You can even roll it to the side. Okay, so go grab your ball. We're gonna sit and do some stretches here. You can hold it if you'd like, or you can just keep doing some gentle rolls. This is one of the greatest stretches. I mean, I love this. I'm not even pregnant right now. I don't have back pain, but this just feels so good on your body to just do some gentle stretching and some movement. So just nice and easy. Nothing too crazy. Make sure you're breathing through it. It feels so good. If there's a position you like more, you can hang out there. But getting that whole stretching, all those muscles through your back that are just working so dang hard, so you can feel some relief. All right. Another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get on our ball. Have a seat. We're gonna do some pelvic tilts. So you want your body to be up tall. You're just tilting the pelvis gently forward and backward. We're not pushing through pain, so if it's too painful to go in all the way in a direction, just go where it's comfortable. Go where you get a bit of the stretch, but not pain, okay? There should be a difference between like, oh, that feels good, that's a stretch, I can feel it, to, oh, that's painful, okay? During pregnancy, we aren't pushing through pain. Postpartum too, we aren't pushing through pain. And a lot of times we're like, listen to your body, but your body's in pain and you've been told it's just normal and it's just what you have to deal with, and it's not. So we wanna make sure we're reducing your pain so you're not having any, so you can feel better and be able to do more throughout your day. So just some gentle pelvic tilts here, nothing too crazy. Really like this one. The next one we're gonna do, there's so many different ways you can do it. So you don't have to get on the ground to do it. You can do a modified version, which I prefer to do, because during the day, you can't hop on the ground. Okay, so cat-cow, if you know, you can do them on the ground, on your hands and knees, which I'll show you in a second, or you can do them leaning over a counter or a chair or something, and you're just gently doing, arching the back, lifting the head, and then rounding. Okay, on the ground it looks like this. Do it with me, whichever position you want. Arching, coming down, and then you exhale as you come up.
So it's an exhale as your back rounds. You inhale as you come down. And look up, get the back arch, and then exhale and round. You can even push back a little bit into it if you get a stretch. There, you can hold it for a second. Sometimes that rounding of the back, it feels really good. On a chair, doing the modified, I like this one better because how often can we get on the ground unless we're at home? So this is something if you're out and about, like if you're working and you can just take a few minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. Just do like 5 to 10 of these. Break up your day so you can feel better. Get a nice little stretch in there. You can even, the next one's gonna be probably one of your favorites. It's one of my favorites. Okay, last one here. This next one is just the forward lean hip sway. We're really trying to reduce the pain and tension through the low back and your glutes a little bit. So I'll show you and then you can do it with me. Hold on to a chair or a counter and you're just gently swaying your hips side to side. Getting a nice little stretch, getting some movement. It also can feel really good on your round ligaments and your hip flexors because you're kind of reducing some of the gravity and the pressure that they have to take on for this, okay? We're gonna go ahead and do this. Sway side to side, do it with me. Nice and easy. Back and forth. A little bit different than the cat-cow. Cat-cow is more up and down. The forward lean hip sway is just gently going side to side. If you have a counter, you could even like grab the edge of a counter and kind of get more into it. But just nice, gentle movement here. If you're having a lot of back pain, these exercises and stuff are great to relieve it. But we also want to make sure your body's strong to continue to support your pregnancy and your postpartum. Back pain postpartum, I think, is probably one of the most common complaints moms have because you're constantly carrying and wearing and lifting and doing all the things with your baby, and you think that it's just from doing that, which it is, but those muscles aren't able to support you the way they need. And so that can make things really challenging for you. All right, done with that one. So moving forward, this is a great routine to try and practice or some things to implement in your day if you're having back pain. If you're wanting more structured and more help and support and being able to have a stronger core and pelvic floor, so during pregnancy and postpartum, you can actually feel strong and carry your babies and not feel like weak and pain and discomfort, then the pain-free pregnancy and postpartum package will be linked down below. You can click that and grab that tailored support and everything you need each step of the way. You deserve to feel good as you're becoming a mom, whether it's your first one or your fifth one, it doesn't matter. Having the support and the relief so you can feel strong, comfortable, and confident in your body is what I wish every mom to have. So thanks for joining me. Let me know what you thought below and grab the pain-free pregnancy postpartum package if you need it below.